up, y'all? It's Monday. It's me, Erica. What's going on? I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a good weekend, restful weekend, recharged, refreshed, rejuvenated, recalibrated. Oh, let's see. We're talking about insecure today. But baby, over the weekend, I guess we could come back and talk about it. We'll come back and talk about it. Baby. Let's see. Trying to figure out where I could park. Because it's a little weird. People are weird. So let's talk about insecure. I was going to talk about B. Simone, but I'll save a video for her and her plagiarism. And then flipped it over and didn't take responsibility for it. Okay, so insecure. Let me see, honey, because I caught it. I watched it twice last night, and the first one I caught. They were looking for Tiffany, and I was like, oh, what happened to Tiffany? Did Tiffany go off and be with the man that she had a baby with, and she left her husband? What happened? That's what I thought, because I thought Tiffany's baby was by another person. I thought she cheated on her husband, but she was in a hotel. They spent like 20 minutes talking about 15 minutes looking for Tiffany, which I guess, I don't know. I thought maybe, I don't know what the point of that was. I mean, I guess it was just like she's dealing with postpartum depression. I think we saw that throughout since she had the baby, she was kind of disconnected. And so that was it with that. Molly and Andrew, Andrew goes with Molly to a work event. Seems like they're having a good time. And one of her co-workers invites them to like a little, we're going someplace afterwards, and she's like, oh, okay, yeah, she wants to go. And then Andrews is looking like, no, I don't want to go. He was like, okay, whatever. So then they get back, and he's like, we always do what you want to do. And let me tell you something. If Molly is a Taurus, I don't care what nobody say, that everything from the way she acts, her ambition, her fixedness, her inability to let go of things. If things don't go my way, it's a problem for everybody. Her character that's like so many traits of a Taurus, right? And she was like, I thought you said you was cool going. He was like, we always do what you want to do. It's always what you want to do. And she was like, I'm always doing what everybody wants to do. No, you don't. And that's what the crazy part is, that you don't even see that. You see that everybody has to obey you or go by what you want to do in order for them to have a good time. And if they don't, then we're not going to have a good time. The whole energy is messed up if we're not doing what Molly wants to do, right? And Andrew's tired of it. He was like, I've tried to get you to talk to my brother. Well, you shouldn't expect me to do that, this and that. Yeah, but you're gonna have to compromise. You don't ever let go of nothing. You don't let go of anything. It's time to let that go. Now, you can't tell people how long it takes to let it go, but was the interaction with Victor, was that equal to the way that Molly is behaving afterwards? Is that something that did he say something that was insensitive to her, to the point where it's unforgivable? No, it's not. He misstepped, and I'm sure that he tried to extend the olive branch and you didn't take it. So it's like, we always want to do what Molly wants to do. And then she's like, well, we could do this and we could do that. And then they get the call for Kelly keeps calling, and then they go looking for Tiffany. So they go looking for Tiffany. They find her in a hotel room, and all this other stuff. They get into an argument with some people on the bus. That was kind of funny. And then the cop was like, not me today. That's what I'm saying. Y'all need to have an initiative for these cops that say, it's not going to be me today. But not in the word where it's not going to be me that's not going home. In the words of, it's not going to be me that's going to kill somebody today, and my ass and my mugshot be on the damn news. When the damn law enforcement agencies got the employees of the law enforcement agencies got more mug shots than the civilians, it's a problem, okay? It's a damn problem. Anyway, so they find Tiffany. Everybody's happy about that. So then Molly comes back to Andrew. Okay, I'm sorry I had to run. He's like, no, you got to do what you got to do. She's like, well, look, I'm willing to work on this. This is the farthest we've ever been in a relationship. Both of us. So we need to, figure this out. And he was like, what are you fighting for? Girl, what are you fighting for? You're not going to change. This is the crazy part is you doing all of this hemming and hawing and you're not going to change, Molly. You're not going to change. So what do? You go and find, they show, let me finish with Molly. So Molly and Andrew, they broke up. We knew that was going to happen. We knew that he was tired of her shit. He was tired of her unwillingness to compromise. He was tired of her unwillingness to move forward. He was tired of it. And after a while, people get tired of that. I don't think that people understand when you reside in a place of no for everything, or my way, it's my way, it's my way, it's my way, or everybody has to compromise in order to make you feel comfortable. People get tired of that shit and they don't want to be around you no more. So Andrew was like, girl, look, what are you fighting for, girl? Go on about your business and do what you need to do. So once again, this is not like Issa told her the night of the block party. When Andrew breaks up with you, bitch, it's not going to be my fault. Here we are. He broke up with her. So what happened after that? So Issa goes and visits Nathaniel. I want to call him Nathaniel. I want to call him Nate, but his name is Nathan. Because of my Nate. Shout out to Nate. I don't call him Nate. I call him Nate for y'all because that's what he wants y'all to call him. I call him by his whole damn name. I call him what his mama calls him. His name is Nate to y'all. Okay. Anyway, so she goes and visits Nathan at the barbershop. He wants to show her this back room that he told her about. Y'all get your shirts. You see your shirt? I'm like Yandy. Yandy Luther King, she been out there. Anyway, so they go to the barbershop and he was like, I'm sorry that, I kind of got in my feelings about, you telling me that your ex came back, baby. I'm gonna get to that. And that your ex came back and I felt a little funny about that. And she was like, yeah, but we are back together. So I just want to let you know, I'm being honest with you. I'm being forthright and being transparent that I am back with my ex, but I still want to be your friend. I still want us to work on our friendship. And he's like, okay. And he was like, at first when he was like behind her, I was like, oh my God, what is he about to say to her? Like, girl, I love you and please don't go with your ex or some shit like that. But he was and he has such a deep, like his voice is like, right, like a vibrating, his voice vibrates. It's really, he can really do radio. But him, the actor, he is out in the field. What's his name? Cadrick. He is out in the field. He has been protesting. He is really involved and embedded, enmeshed in the community with getting these things done. He's very vocal. He was harmed by a rubber bullet, injured by a rubber bullet. He's really been out there. And so I think a lot of the people who are watching Insecure really are taking to him in that way because of what he's doing as the actor outside of Insecure. Because inside, everybody wants Issa to call Nathan. Everybody wants her to call Nathan. To me, I feel like the right thing for Issa to do is, like I said, you should not have gone back to Lawrence. Anyway, so he apologizes for that. Nathan apologizes for that. And he was like, yeah, we're cool. So they want to do something with the back of the barbershop. And we'll see what next season, what that's going to happen, what's going to happen with that. So they show Issa back at her house and Lawrence walks in. This is after they found Tiffany. Lawrence walks in and he gives her a hug and he looks stressed out. And she is like, what's wrong? And he was like, yeah, Condola came over last night. I saw Condola last night. And I love the way they did it back and forth to show like what actually happened. And then kind of like the dialogue being in a parallel with their dialogue. I love that. And he told her, yeah, she came over. So to me, Lawrence lied. Anybody else catch Lawrence in a lie? Anybody catch Lawrence in a lie? Because I caught his ass in a lie. I don't know if it was intentional, but nigga, you said, see, the night that you and Issa went out and Condola was calling you and calling you and calling you, you didn't go see about her, right? Because you and Issa end up screwing, okay? Then when y'all was sitting across the table, and this episode after that, sitting across on the couch fucking and screwing and doing all this relationship shit that people do, when she asked for a clarification on what's going on with you and Condola, you said, yeah, we're done, we talked, we're done. So did you talk to her? Because you didn't talk to her, nigga. Because if you talked to her, then that bitch would have told you she was pregnant. But now you coming in Issa's house 4 days, 5 days, a week later talking about, I talked to Condola. Nigga, I thought you talked to her when I was sitting across the couch from you and you told me it was done. So did you talk to her or not, Lawrence? I don't know. Y'all tell me, because I feel like he was lying when he said we're done. That's when he told Issa we're done. Yeah, we're done. So what about you and Condola? Oh, with me and Condola, we're done. Okay, Lawrence got the job in San Francisco. Issa says she's willing to work. She's willing to not create a boundary there. That's not going to work. I don't give a damn if it is a 45-minute plane ride. It's not going to work. It's just not. So if they try it, we gonna see. But he comes in and he was like, she was like, I really want to be around people. This was what Issa said. I really want to be around people. I know I'm all over the place because I watched it twice and I'm just like, we're just going to have a conversation. You watch it. I don't need to go in order. Oh, for the people who didn't watch it, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know what's going on. So she says, you know, she just really wants to be around people who have her best interest at heart, who, you know, bring her joy and happiness and blah, blah, blah. And that's wonderful because we always say the quality of your life really depends on the quality of the relationships that you have. It does. It's a component of the quality of your life. If your relationships are garbage, that part of your life is going to be garbage. So release those things. Message ho, like Chi Chi says. Listen, and that's just what it is. So Issa says that's what I want to be around. I want to be around people who, you know, I want to be around, who want my best interest. I don't know exactly what she said, but you get the drift. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, okay, well, we gonna work at it. So I think it's the whole Lawrence Issa thing is a bad decision. This is what the review mirror is for. Nigga, bye, I'm going this way, you're back there. There's no reason for me to turn around. This car only goes forward, okay? I might be put in reverse, but I'm only putting it in reverse to run your ass over, okay? Because I don't want to see you no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that. But life is complicated. Sometimes we go back to things that are not the best for us. Sometimes we go back to things where the relationship has officially expired and we go back. And then we realize when the energy is off, what's wrong? I'm trying to make something work that expired. I'm trying to drink this milk that has expired. It doesn't taste good. I'm holding on to it. It expired. It's spoiled. It's ready to go in the trash. It's ready to go in the garbage, or ready to put down in the earth to something, whatever it is. But it's not for you, and stop going back. But again, like I said, we are human beings, and sometimes emotions and feelings and thoughts, that it's complicated. So we do have to allow ourselves room to do those things and not be hard on ourselves when we do go back to an expired relationship, whether it's a family relationship, a friendship. Yes, family relationships expire, okay? A friendship, a romantic relationship, whatever it is. When I say relationship, I'm not talking about romantic. I'm talking about how you relate, the experience that you have relating to another person when I say relationship, okay? It's not always romantic. So I think that's my blanket thing. I may explain it again later down the road when I talk about relationships again, but when I say relationship, please understand me. When I say relationship, I'm talking about everything. Girl, you talk too much. Okay, and then so he was like, yeah, she said that she was pregnant. Issa was looking crazy. She was like, what is she gonna keep it? And he asked her, is she gonna keep it? She said, yeah, she's gonna keep it. You can be involved or not, she said. And And like somebody said on Twitter, I'm tired of these 90s plot lines where the ex-girlfriend winds up pregnant and the man has to make a decision and this and that. Condola, we thought, after me just finished saying forgive yourself for making mistakes, but we thought that Condola was smarter than that, right? But he's like, I thought we were safe. I thought we were too. So she's pregnant. She's going to keep it. He's not ready. He expresses he's not ready. He tells Issa, I don't want to be with her. I want to be with you. How do we do that? She has a baby on the way. That's what you get for going back, bitch. This wouldn't be your issue. This wouldn't be a dilemma for you to make a choice if you didn't go back. You would be on your way and Lawrence would be having a baby. And that's it. And then you could come back and maybe be, I don't know. I wouldn't do it. They show a wonderful shot of her sitting on her balcony and giving you just this shot of Los Angeles, look like Baldwin Hills on the edge of the hills and stuff like that. So, I don't know. And then she ends up going back to the Ethiopian restaurant, and who's sitting there? Your good Judy. When the niggas come and go, your good girlfriend is right there. But is that also a relationship that has expired and does not need to be revisited, right? With your friends, I feel like it is different with your friends than it is with a romantic relationship. Some people feel like they can go back to the friendship. The way I feel like the way that Issa and Molly have almost come to physical altercations, to me, I don't think it's a relationship that is worth going back to. If you are so mad at me, because a lot of people feel, and even Issa Rae and Yvonne Orji were on IG Live, and they were talking about, and Issa Rae, the actress and the writer and creator of Insecure, said that she didn't like that Issa went around Molly's back to get to Nathan and took another route. I think when people ask you to ask somebody for them, and this, I used to hate when my mom used to do that. When I used to be strapped for cash, okay? And I would go to my mom and I would ask her for money. And then she would tell me to ask my aunt. And I would be like, just ask, can you ask her for me? If I felt comfortable enough to ask, I would ask for myself. But you have the relationship and maybe you could, and she would always make me ask, you just need to ask yourself. You just need to ask yourself. And that used to frustrate the shit out of me. In this situation, you go to the other person to ask them to ask somebody for you because of the level of comfort that you have with asking somebody for a favor or asking somebody for something. And so you need that buffer. You don't know Andrew like that. Andrew is the one with the connect. Molly is connected. You're my good girlfriend. Can you ask him? No. Okay. Well, since that route is a hurdle, I'm going to go this route, and that's Nathan. Now, how can you be mad at me for you put up a hurdle? You put up a hurdle that I can't get over. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a different path that doesn't have any hurdles and that can get me to the results and to the outcome that I desire. Not that you desire for me not to reach. I still don't agree with what Molly did. I still don't think that Molly was in her right to be upset. Like, girl, you created a hurdle for me. I went another way, and that's what it is. But here they are sitting across from each other without men. I'm sure she's going to tell her what happened with Lawrence. She's going to judge her for going back. You shouldn't have went back in the first place. She's going to tell you, he broke up with me because I told you he was going to break up with you. That relationship, Issa and Molly's relationship, we're going to see what the next chapter holds for them. But I think that relationship has also expired. So we'll see. Y'all take care of each other. Let me know what you think of the episode. Let's get down in the comments. And I think that's it. Anything else? All right. Peace.